One.
Welcome back to Spirit-Seer Tarot. I've got a coffee cup reading for you, and this is a special reading. It's all about the supermoon. And the supermoon is the last one of the year, and it's a full moon. Full moon is in Gemini. What does that mean? There's certain things that we can do when it's a full moon. One of them is this. It's it's when the moon is a super moon and it's full, it basically means everything is kind of illuminated. Everything is kind of right out in the open. You know, it's on. This is the time to um, let whatever's been bothering you or whatever's on your mind, things that it's a time. It's out and open. You can't miss it. In other words, because the moon is so illuminated, and especially when it's a full moon, when it's a supermoon. Supermoon's all about it's doubly everything is really bright. Everything is out in the open. This is when things things are going down, things are happening. So what you need to do during this time is whatever you need to forget and let go, this is the time to let it go because it's the beginning of the end of the beginning, start and finish. It's the transformation right there. The moon is as bright as it can be. Everything that you haven't let go, you need to let go. You know, things like the lunar cycle, for instance, is basically all about every 28 days, 28, 29 days, the uh, moon goes around all the way around the earth. When it's a super moon, it's basically because it's so illuminated. I happen to do for you today, Spirit was all over me to do a coffee cup reading, for the full moon. This is basically for the month of December, from now until the next full moon. Okay, December. Um, Let me just show you what I did. I meditated and prayed and uh, on this cup, and I drunk it and asked spirit guides to show me what you need to know. This is just general reading, so take what resonates to you. Okay, you can see here in the cup. I tell everybody, I see things in this cup nobody can see. They be looking at it, and everybody, whoever's interpreting the cup, they're gonna see different things. And so this is a cup for all my people who are listening to my channel. Tell you what I saw. I'm gonna show it to you too. Okay. Here in the cup, you can see it's a snake. That's a snake. And right over here in the top of it is a cat on the top of it. Well, what does that mean? It means basically cats are, oh, how would you say, unpredictable. They're very independent and they take care of everything. It's over a snake. You can see how it's over that snake there? There's the snake and there's the cat, right? And if you look down here, this is Mars. It's signed for Mars. And it's a big dot there, right over the top. That dot is basically pointing to this up here, to the snake and the cat. Well, what does that mean? Now, a cat is unpredictable, very independent. A snake is, oh, some people find them, how would you say, sneaky, scared of snakes. Um, I I don't know why I want to say this snake here is watch out. It's kind of a caution thing. Don't tell. Mars is all about. I have to put it all together like this when I say it. Okay, Mars is about action, movement. This is the time to do that. Well, it's pointing to the snake and stuff. So I want to tell you this. Between these symbols here, you need to be cautious and look out. People around you and stuff that may, you don't tell everybody what you're doing, but you go ahead and move forward with, if you got a project or that you've got on your mind and you've been working at it, keep on doing it, but keep it to yourself. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. Just keep on doing it, because whatever they're going to say, if you ask them, they're going to probably say, "Oh, you can't do that," and "Oh, why are you doing that?" Well, this is the cat is telling you, because be independent about it, okay? And it's over the snake. So that means to me, whatever you're trying to do, kind of keep it to yourself, and keep it to yourself, and certainly move forward, because it's right over Mars, okay? Then what I seen, I come over here. Whoa, this is really beautiful here. Down at the bottom of the cup, you see those there? They're, I want to say they're eggs. They're like 3 eggs. Well, 3 is all about expansion and moving forward. The number 3. This is another 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I want to tell you that this here is all about expansion. Whatever you're working on, this up here, it's gonna be born. This is what this whole cup is about in the reading, really. I think all of it kind of comes together with this, because these 3 eggs down here is all about birth, rebirth. It's getting ready to be born. So what is the full moon about? The full moon is about, hey, we're moving forward. It's a new beginning. It's the end of and a beginning again. So that's the eggs, for what it's worth. Yeah, this is a beautiful cup. Yeah, and oh my goodness. I want to say, this is again about expansion. The 3 here, you see how it's 1, 2, 3. Can you see that? Okay. Well, and then you got 3 here again. I said, boy, whatever you're working on, it's a goal. Go ahead and keep on working at it, because this 3 here is about what you're doing. I don't know if it's. I want to say, ooh, thank you, kind spirit. It's about, I don't know if you're trying to open a business. If you're trying to open a business, it's the time to do it this month or end of the month or the beginning of the new year, because you got the 3 eggs and it's about expansion. So if it's a business you're trying to open up, or a job, movement, Mars, okay? This is the time to go ahead and do it. Just keep it to yourself. Don't tell everybody what you're trying to do. Just go ahead and do it. The cat is allowing you to be independent. Thank you, kind spirit. This is a beautiful cup. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving right along, I'm gonna shuffle these cards here, the moon deck. I'm using an oracle deck, moonology. This time when it's a full moon, everything kind of, for some people, me, it sometimes everything kind of hits the fan. It's change. Boom, it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So what does that mean? You can time to manifest, and if you got anything that you need to let go, you need to let it go right now, because everything is beginning again. Okay. It's headed towards a new moon. The new moon is basically when the moon is dark. You can't see it, So the moon is going from the brightest it can be all the way down. Well, during that time, that's the time to manifest, while the moon is, how would you say, doing things in the dark. You know how they say, everything that's done in the dark will come to light, sooner or later. Well, when you do that, basically what's happening to you is you can do it with the lunar cycle. So, for instance, it's a full moon now. Everything is right out in the open. You can't miss it. Your relationships, oh, boy, I'm just done with them. I'm just finished with them. Whoever it is, or hey, I'm going to work on this. This guy's good, whatever. You can do it, because the moon is getting right, and so you can do it, but don't tell everybody you're doing it for whatever reason. That's what that snake and everything is telling you. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. Just do it in the dark, or in your mind. Just manifest in your mind. Do affirmations. Let things go that doesn't serve you well. Because the moon is going to get illuminated again, but it's going to get all the way dark. That's when all at once everything starts getting light again and comes back out in the open. Okay. I hope that was trying to explain it to you, but that's kind of what happens. Okay, so I did I'm gonna do um, tarot reading. Okay. This here is basically the present. Okay. It says a time to give rather than take. Okay. What is this saying? This is kind of what you notice how the moon is dark. Okay. This is a new moon, new moon. So what it's telling you is that it's a time to give rather than take. What does that mean? Just what it says. Kind of, okay, you don't need to take anything. All you need to do, and it's amazing that the present is a time to give rather than take. What we were talking about, this is Christmas time. Isn't that funny that this would come up? It's Christmas time. What is Christmas all about? Giving, so it's a beautiful time to do this. This is presently what's happening. This is your challenge. This is even beautiful. You see that? Luck is on your side. So you working with luck and giving and take, like cause and effect. Let's just get real with it. This is all about cause and effect. It's a time to give and it's a time to take. Well, the president is telling you to go ahead and give. But your challenge is that luck is on your side. It's another new moon. So it's all about beginnings. Okay? This one here is about the recent past. Okay? This is what we're coming from. Show the world the real you. Now this is full moon. See that full moon? Isn't that pretty? Okay. It shows the world, show the world the real you. Okay. And being so, what we're talking about is, this is the time, because it's a full moon, like I said, everything is illuminated. This is the time you can go and show off. It's Christmas time. This is the recent past. It was a time. So recent past, that could have been yesterday or right long. You need to go ahead and show yourself out. Go on out, have a good time, do what you need to do. If you made a new project and you're ready to show it off, go ahead and show it off. That was the recent past. Okay. Well, even go further. This is okay. No, that both of them are past. This is the recent past and the past. Period. Just past. Bring love into the situation. Whoa, a new moon. Okay. Have you just met somebody or you need to meet somebody? This card here is telling you, oh, the moon cycle. So I'm saying within the last 28 days or so, you have you brought some love in your life, or you getting ready to meet somebody? Okay. You're getting ready to meet somebody. Okay. If you haven't met them already. Whatever, might not even be a person. Finding the love or passion in your life. But in the next 28 days, that's what's kind of coming up on you. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep on going with this. This card here is, if things keep going the way these cards are telling you, this is what the results would be, the outcome. In other words, let me just read that like this. I'm going to say it to you like this. Thank you, kind spirit. Okay, this holiday and everything's coming up. It's time to give and take. So whatever you gave is going to kind of come back to you. You got a project or a passion coming up here. Something that you really wanted to do. It'll work out. It'll come out okay if you just keep on doing what you want to. There's like I said, there's a love coming into your life. This here is what happened. It's saying this is the outcome if you keep doing what you're doing. Uh, it's time. It's telling you again. It's time to take action. You remember we saw Mars in the cup. That's what it's all about. It's time to take action. If you take action, then there's somebody new coming in your life or love anyway, and keep on. But that's if you do just what you keep doing what you're doing right now. Now, this is even better. This card here is this is the path to the future. In other words, whoa, this is beautiful. You see this? Have have faith in your dreams. In other words, to move forward with what's happening with you, things are going pretty good for you right now. But this is even better. Whatever you was dreaming about, whatever you wanted to manifest, this is have faith in it. You believe. Like the universe is with you, the moon is with you. Okay, the cycle's with you. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Uh, all you got to do is don't lose faith. Just keep going down that path you're going. Just know that everything's kind of in divine order. Oh, this is so beautiful. That's beautiful card to get right where it's at in the position that it is. Um, mm, I'm gonna shuffle these a little bit more. Okay, this is more about you. Let me see what Spirit's got to tell me. I don't know why I want this one. Oh yeah, come on now. Okay. This is the time to take a breath out, to breathe out. Okay. What that means at this position, you know, I don't know why you're overthinking. You're overthinking a little bit, and you're overthinking, over worrying, anxiety. What should I do? Don't do that. Take time to breathe out. When you breathe in, you're taking everything in, all the energy. You're breathing in the negative energy, the positive energy, but you're trying to breathe in. But when you breathe in, take that deep breath, let it go. This is the time to let it go. Breathe it out. Put that stuff out. Just let it go. Mm, mm, mm. This is beautiful where it's at. You need to breathe out. Okay, let it go, because whoever you are out there, all of you, anybody listening, let this resonate with whoever's somebody out there just worried and overthinking, and this is the time to let it go. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this card is telling you right now. Let it go. Let it go before you go into the new moon. The time the new moon comes, the cup is telling you all about beginning, birth, coming, those eggs and stuff. That's all about what you need to do, but you gotta breathe out, let it go. Okay? This one here, that's where you're at. Let's see what this card's about. More. Oh, okay. This is about the situation that you're in. Okay. About that. We know where you're at more. But now, what about the situation that you're in? What do you want to know? Come on, kind spirit. Tell me what they need to hear about the situation. And it's going to resonate with some of you and some of it won't. Okay, again, let's just see. I want this one. Aha. Oh, this is easy to read. You see that card? What does it say? It says, your hard work is paying off. Okay, all this worrying and stuff that you've been worrying about, you've been working at it and working at it. That's what the angels are about and everything else. This is your situation right now for some of you. It's getting ready to pay off. Just keep on the path that you're going. That's about faith, believing, making intent. It's getting ready to pay off. I'd say go so far as to say when the new year come in, watch it just stuff just kind of coming to you. All that work you did, oh yeah, it's gonna come on. It's gonna come to you. You know, this is such a beautiful thing. New moon in Capricorn. You know, Capricorn is always Capricorn is in January. Isn't that something? You know, so like I said, 28 days or so. Watch it happen. This New Year's is a blessing for you and all my subscribers. And again, I just want to, I sure would appreciate it if any of this resonates with you. Would you please punch a like and subscribe? Okay, let's just see. This card here is the new moon. You know, this is the full moon in Gemini. This is the new moon in Gemini. Communication is important. You see that? Well, the reason why communication is important is, you know, sometimes you don't always have to communicate with somebody who pick your battles. I don't know how to say that. Pick which ones you want to work on. That's what all that hard work is about. And you know, don't waste your breath on talking to somebody that they don't really want to communicate with you. Communication is the key. That's what this card is saying. So who you communicate and who you're networking with or whatever, you need to do it. You know, just go ahead and do it because hard work, all your hard work is going to pay off. Okay. You need to communicate. Do you know, talking to yourself sometimes is real communication. You know, you have a better you and you have all kind of sides of you, but everything is kind of inside of you. You know, I'm a true believer in ancestral, how would you say, ancestral belief. You know, I talk to my ancestors. Well, when you're talking to your ancestors and how do you do that, this is all about communication. Thank you, Card. For some of you, you got to remember, nobody ever really dies in a sense. You know, you leave your body and everything. But somebody out there needs to communicate with their ancestors. Let me just tell you how you do that. Sometimes all you need to do is get in a little space all by yourself, you know, where you can talk to them. They'll answer. You get answers like sometimes you get you know, if you ever you lost a parent or something and best example, my mom, she comes to me, she's one of my guides really, but she's coming to me now to tell you how to do this. Ancestral ritual, one of the things you can do, like me, I'll be cooking sometimes and I'll think, boy, how did mama fix this, you know? Making some cookies or something. How did mama, what did she do? She said, you know, you're supposed to put some flour and put some sugar in it. You know, I'll just hear it inside of myself. And it's her, you know. But you gotta kind of ask your ancestors, you know, they're in you. Nobody ever really dies. If they're close to you, if you lose a close friend, you know, you talk to them every day, don't stop because they're part of you and they can actually talk to you. Okay, that's enough about communication, but that's what that card is all about. And now, this is hopes and fears and whatever you want. This is good. Look at this. Okay, you remember what it said? This is saying the answer you need is coming. Okay? It's this card here, I just told you about communication, didn't I? So the answer is inside of you. It's you already got the answer. It's coming to you. All you gotta do is take the time to listen to yourself or your ancestors that are within inside you. Okay? Inside you, real you, spiritual you. This one here. This is the outcome. Ha! This reading is really together. You see it? It said, come on, you see it, don't you? Confidence in your key is the key to your success. Well, needless to say, ready or not, that's what this whole reading is about. All you got to do is believe, have faith, and keep moving forward because new things are coming to you. Hey, if any of this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. I need you so I can keep on doing this. You know, Spirit gives me a reading to do. I just go ahead and do it. So I miss you already. Thank you so much. And please check out my website at spiritseer.com. Okay? I've got all kind of good things on there. If you wanna get a personal reading, you can do it there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.